Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Left, and I'm back here in Destiny, and yesterday I put out a video talking about a new series that's coming out, and today we are going to be doing that. This is for new Guardians or old Guardians if you just kind of want to look at how I feel about the classes that I make the videos on. What it's going to be is because you saw the title of it, so it's getting to know your Guardian. We're going to be doing 2 on the Hunter, or at least I am, just so it doesn't get just super fucking long. Some on the Titan, and then the Warlock, just to let the new Guardians that come in see the old subclasses, see those, how they work, and then when the new ones come out in the Taken King, and right now I get into those, we'll be looking at those as well. So today we are actually going to be looking at the first subclass for the Hunter. We're looking at the Gunslinger. First thing you're ever going to unlock is your grenade, and this grenade is awful. I am not a huge fan of the incendiary grenade just because it's a bouncy ball. It does some damage. It does also cause a burn. It causes it in PvP. But it's not great. I have never quite enjoyed it. Also, what we're looking at, through looking at this, I'm wearing no exotic armor, so I have no extra perks. You're only going to see the Guardian as it would when you level it up. So after your incendiary grenade, the next thing you get is your double jump. Cool. Your next grenade is a swarm. It's called the swarm grenade. I much prefer this grenade to the bouncy ball, mostly because it has a higher tendency to kill. More targets, has a higher tendency to kill in PvP. It's been a really long time since I've run a gunslinger in PvP, so you'll forgive me if my knowledge is not vast. And then after that grenade, you're going to unlock your final grenade. This is much after all of this stuff has been unlocked. You're going to unlock your trip mine grenade, which is what a lot of people who run Gunslinger run in the Crucible, just because it does kind of set up a trap, and if you're not looking, can kill you. Now, the problem is during PvE, it's not a great thing unless you stick it on the... I can't shoot. Unless you stick the enemy that you're trying to kill with that grenade. But it's still a good grenade, does a high amount of damage. It is the grenade that I use during any daily mission that has angry, and it's the Cabal, because it's the Cabal, and what the fuck else would they have other than angry than, I don't know, literally anything else to make it not a fucking shit hole of a mission. Anyway, the Super being charged is actually perfect at this point, because that's the next thing we're going to talk about other than your jump. Your jump, you get better control, which is probably the fastest jump you have as a Hunter. Both subclasses have this jump. Then you've got triple jump, and you've got higher jump. I like to run triple jump, I don't know, I like it better. Then you're going to unlock your golden gun. Your golden gun has several perks on it. Deadeye increases the accuracy of golden gun. You've got a pretty small reticle with a golden gun. Then we've got combustion. Killing enemies with golden gun causes them to explode. This is what most people run in PvP. And PvE too. I haven't seen many people run anything other than that. And then you've got Gunfighter, reduces the cooldown of Golden Gun. Now, occasionally, especially during trickle modifiers, I will run Gunfighter just to have that extra boost on my Golden Gun's recovery speed. Now, the Golden Gun is, in PvP, a one-shot kill. Yeah, I think that's about it. You have 3 shots and is recognized as a max stat hand cannon. So all of the buffs and nerfs and weird shit that's happened with a hand cannon is actually going to affect it. And as well as several other exotic helmets, the ATS-8 Arachnid boosts the damage and the zoom, actually giving you over the horizon. With its exotic perk, you have the Achlyophage Symbiote boosting the damage by giving you another shot, and then you've got the... is nothing spawning? And then you've got the Celestial Nighthawk giving you 1 shot, 6 times damage. It's a ridiculous gun, or ridiculous helmet. Oh, that's why nothing's spawning. So you can see I'm a level 34, and those 3 shots, it took an entire golden gun to wipe out this this Scorch Captain. Alright, so I'm gonna stop fighting these guys. That was just a really opportune moment. The next, oh my god. Alright, we're gonna sit down up here. Next, what you're gonna unlock are your melee override, and it's going to be your throwing knife. The throwing knife is the highest damaging melee override, I think, in the game. It can knock out a 3/4 health enemy in PvP. So you've got Circle of Life, killing an enemy with throwing knife, while Golden Gun is active, extends the duration of Golden Gun. I didn't really use it all that much. Then you've got Incendiary Blade, throwing knife catches enemies on fire, dealing additional damage over time. I have run this. It is good during solar burn because you have that solar tick, and it does do extra damage. But the one that I currently use is Knife Juggler. Precision kills with the throwing knife immediately reset its cooldown. That way you can just kind of constantly have your throwing knife. This fucking captain. Thank you. And that's what I like more. I like having my melee override up as much as possible, especially for my Gunslinger. Then you're going to unlock these. These just change the way that your hunter behaves. Path Forgotten is armor and speed. Path Forbidden is battle recovery and speed, and then this is battle recovery and toughness. I like to run a mid armor, high agility build for PvE and PvP. Then you're going to get these little boosters right here. You've got Scavenger, picking up ammo reduces the cooldown of your throwing knife and your grenade. You can basically render this perk useless if you use a weapon with Army of One. Then we've got Keyhole, Golden Gun over penetrates and can damage multiple targets. Very good during PvE and P. I'm not using it because I usually run the Celestial Nighthawk, which gives you Keyhole. So I'm running Gunslinger's Trance. Precision kills, increase weapon stability, stacks up to 3 times. Then you've got the ways. Then this is trading focused on all attributes. Toughness at all costs is what I'm running, and then we've got maximum battle recovery. It's gonna that's your armor if you run that. You have Warlock armor, you have Warlock recovery, and you have the highest agility in the game. It's just I can't bring myself to be that squishy. And then we've got Chain of Woe. Precision kills, increase weapon reload speed, stacks up to 3 times. This is good if you have a slow reload weapon. Over the Horizon increases the range of Golden Gun and also increases the damage of it just a little bit. And then we've got Gambler's Dagger. What I like to run is gain an additional throwing knife, again, just so I have that extra knife all the time. Now, I don't run the Gunslinger in PvP. Sometimes in PvE, if I just want to do massive amounts of damage really, really quickly. But I mostly just run the Blade Dancer because it fits my play style better. But this video's about 8 minutes, and I kind of want to keep these around 10 or 10 or as close to 10 as possible. So I think that's going to do it for me today, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know new Guardians that are coming in for the Taken King, or just people who have started playing, getting ready for Taken King, or people who are starting a Hunter. Let me know if this has been helpful for you. I do kind of want to... I showed you all the different grenades. The Circle of Life is hard to show. Gunfighter is also hard to show. With all the jumps, you go higher, you have better control over it. This works really well, really well with the Bones of AO. Incendiary Blade, it's nice. I really like having constant knives. But I can show you that tick real quick if I can find an enemy that's not going to die. Well, take the precision kill perk off, and you've immediately got a precision kill. I am great. Alright, I was going to show it to you, but I can't hit a fucking thing with a knife. And I think everything's going to die in one hit if I do. So that's just, it's going to give you just a small tick on that on the knife. Again, I like Knife Juggler just so I can pop that knife constantly. And I would be running Keyhole if this wasn't my normal, not that one, this wasn't my normal helmet for my Gunslinger. It gives you Keyhole and 6 times the amount of damage. Definitely a great PvE helmet, not very much for PvP. It just it destroys bosses. I think, well, not really, but it does about the same amount of damage as a Gallahorn does in one hit. But again, that's going to do it for me today, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if this was helpful. Please. I want this to be helpful. As always, I'm Left, and I'll see you guys back here inside of Destiny.